Hello everyone, should be good to go here. Got the chat loaded up and I would like to get a 112 today, so let's try that. The YouTube layout is being really weird. It's making my chat like really tiny. Should be fine, but it's always like a little bit of some surprises when you stream on YouTube. Okay, should be good to go here. Just making sure I have everything sorted out before I start the stream. Okay, let's start a run. Have not played this game in a few days, so hopefully my gameplay is still good. Hopefully I can get the 112 today. Just gonna check a text message. Three, two, one, go. Yeah, I should just reset. Can't miss the first jump of the game. Okay, let's try a new run. I did not think that was going to reach. Okay, these ones I don't have to rev roll on. Probably could actually be rev rolling to them as well. That was weird, I got like stuck in the rev roll animation while the metal was disappearing. That was weird, like the bitrate showed like dark yellow on OBS, like I was about to drop frames, but it shows no dropped frames, so I guess that's fine. That was weird. I like walked off and started fluttering again. That should still be fine. Okay. Took a hit to the face there, but we're okay. This level's really just kind of all about dying, all about not dying. Like, if you have to wait a second or two here or there, it's not the end of the world. You just really don't want to fall, because that wastes a lot more time. Please no soft lock. I always feel like Pac-Man's mouth looks really weird during this stage. Like, you can barely see it right now. I don't know if that's just me, but like, it's so like barely visible. Like when he jumps, he opens his mouth so you can see it fine, but just standing here you can just barely see it, maybe because the resolution on the Switch version is not the greatest, so maybe it does not look very visible. It doesn't affect anything, obviously, it's just something I always notice. Not gonna hit. This could be a pretty decent fight, actually, if I hit him right here. Okay, good. It's actually a pretty decent run so far, despite not having played the last couple days. Nice how Pac-Man's just always in a great mood. He's always smiling, he's always positive. I can just road roll here, I think, yeah. I like to just wait there now so I don't take damage. Although usually health is not a big problem in this stage. The next one it's more a problem sometimes. That's not good. Go for the backup. Oh no. Well, okay, we'll just go over here. Not the end of the world, but that wasted a few seconds. Why does this happen? Like, he doesn't sync all the way sometimes. Just gonna skip that. You really don't need that. Oh, come on, hit the switch. Time for one of my least favorite levels in the game, because this level is just has a lot of issues with depth perception. It's really long, and it's pretty difficult as well for the speed run. Like, right off the bat, like, these whole things with the those like platforms are tough with the depth perception. I always forget, you're not supposed to bounce there. Wow, I just barely had time there. Almost fell off. Pretty tough jump coming up in a second here. Oh, I forgot. You don't want to use that one. Okay, that was the tough jump to that first rev roll platform. Here you just have to wait. There's really nothing you can do. There is a skip I could learn with one of those swings. You can take damage on purpose and use it to, I think, get up here early. It probably doesn't save that much time, maybe like 5 seconds, so I haven't bothered to learn it because it looks kind of tricky. But I should learn it if I'm gonna keep doing runs of this. What am I bonking into? Alright, good enough. No dying, which was nice. And it looks like we did drop a small number of frames, unfortunately. And I picked up the token, which I should not have done. Oh my god. More tokens. Actually, pretty good pace if it wasn't for the token pickups, because that's going to cost some time. So yeah, like, pretty good pace, but I picked up a couple of the tokens there, which is going to cost me some time here. But it's nothing too bad. If you're just joining me, I'm doing a run of Pac-Man World Re-PAC for the Switch. 2022 remake of the PS1 original game. So let's see how much time it cost me here. Probably like 10 seconds or so I lost from that. Hey, what's up, DRS 5K Caldem? Sorry if I butchered that pronunciation, but good to see you. I always go the wrong way. Like, sometimes the first level's on the left, and sometimes it's on the right, so, like, to this day I still mix up which is which. So my PB, my personal best time for the speedrun is 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 15 seconds, if I'm remembering correctly, so I'm going to try to beat that time with this run. There's 6 worlds in this game, and right now we're just starting the 3rd world. I waited for the health, even though I was full health. Oops. I could have made that cycle if I was a little bit quicker. This run is like I'm not going that fast this run, but I also have not made any I haven't died or made any big mistakes, so the pace is actually pretty decent, I think. My PB had definitely a few deaths, which lost like anywhere from like 10 to 20 seconds each, so there's definitely some time save I can save. But if anyone's not familiar with this game and has questions about the run, feel free to let me know. It's a pretty standard 3D platformer. It's basically, it's very similar to like Mario 3D World, is a good comparison. Also, Kirby and the Forgotten Land is a lot like this game. It's just a remake of the PS1 original Pac-Man World. It's a pretty faithful remake as well. They didn't really change a whole lot. The main differences are the bosses have been reworked, which is a good thing because they were kind of janky in the original. And Pac-Man also has this new flutter move you can see there for a second. Like, you can hang in the air for about a second maximum. Which makes some of the platforming a little bit easier. But it's still kind of challenging, because this game, it's challenging for the wrong reasons. Glad I made that. This game has some issues with depth perception. Sometimes you might think you're right above a platform and then you miss it because you're actually too far or close to the foreground or background. It's a pretty fun platformer. I definitely recommend it, and this game's only $30, so like even full price, it's $30, and I think it goes on sale sometimes. This is not like a Namco sponsored stream or anything, but it's nice to have some affordable games at a time when a lot of video games are quite expensive nowadays. I mean, I know they say that like the video games were more expensive comparatively back then when you factor in like inflation and all that, but it still is getting to be a more expensive hobby in recent years to play video games, unfortunately. Pretty solid. Again, I feel like I'm not going that fast this run, but I'm also not making big mistakes, which is nice. So my goal is to get a 1 hour, 12-minute time. Like, even like a 1:12:59 would, you know, accomplish that goal. But if I had a really good run, I think I could get a 1:11. Been running this, like, on and off for probably almost a month now. Get a free extra life there. It's always nice. Generally, I shouldn't have to worry too much about extra lives at this point. But you can die very easily in this game, just because like things like the camera. Little skip you can do here. Definitely when I was starting out running this, the extra lives were a constant concern. But once you start to memorize the levels more, it becomes less of an issue. See, like here I can barely see where I'm landing. A little bit of RNG there, because sometimes those enemies will be like right on top of you when you climb up that ledge, so she got lucky there, they didn't bother me. Pretty good. So one thing you can do for extra lives in this level is just make sure you grab a lot of fruit, because the more fruit you get, the more like points you get. Check, did I drop any more frames? A little bit, unfortunately. Nothing too severe, but hopefully no one saw too many dropped frames. You can also get an extra life right there. It's there every time. But I'm local recording as well, so I always have an offline copy of the run. I didn't mean to take damage there, obviously. pretty good. Oh no, yeah, we actually are dropping a decent amount of frames, so sorry, sorry about that. I've been fighting my ISP to try to fix this for a while now. It's really hard to know when you're going to bounce on those guys. Yeah, sorry for the frame drops, there's nothing I can do about it at the moment. I'm not, like, streaming at too high bit rate or anything, it's just my ISP being dumb. Hopefully it's not too bad. If you're watching this in the future, by the way, you won't notice frame drops if you happen to be watching, like, a offline recorded copy that I upload to YouTube. In case this does get a PB. Like I'm local recording, the VOD of the live stream will stay online after I finish the stream, and that will still have the frame drops, but I am local recording as well, and if I upload my local recording, then that won't have the frame drops. This part is son of a bitch, like I have to really be careful with this part. You have like just enough time. Wow, I'm thankful I landed there. Have to grab that lemon. It's so annoying too because last night I streamed for 3 hours and I didn't have a single frame drop. So it's like, oh, it's fixed, and then nope, it's not fixed. That part is scary. You have to be careful not to fall off that ledge or you lose a lot of time. Grabbing these ledges is also really inconsistent for some reason. Oh, I can't believe I actually made that. I was like regretting going for that, and I still made it anyway. Well, this run is pretty solid so far. I have not died. But this level is a bit of a challenge. Only issue is, like, I never seem to make a good cycle coming up in a second. I always have to wait for a moving platform. Yeah, just have to sit here and wait. Oh, well, here comes the platform. I don't know if it would be faster just to go up top. There's another route you can go up there. It's always weird to me that bouncing on the balloon does not pop it, but standing on it for a while does. We can do a skip here. Okay, I got it. This part I really hate. I might take damage here on purpose. Yeah, that's fine. As long as I don't grab the token. Doing a little skip here just to... You're supposed to go like south and activate a switch to make all these platforms move, but you can pretty easily skip that, as you saw. Almost went too far there. Okay, as long as I don't fall off. Nice. The one thing I learned about the boost you get here is that it really doesn't last very long, like it's just a few seconds. So you don't really have to be that careful about like using it around turns. See, like I'll use it here and then it just runs out before I could even have a chance to fall off. Pretty good. It's a really good run so far. But I think we got like the hardest world coming up. Again, anyone just joining the stream, doing a speedrun here of Pac-Man World Re-PAC from 2022. It's a 3D platformer remake of Pac-Man World for the PS1. And my PB is a 1 hour 13 minutes 15 seconds, so trying to get a 112 this stream, maybe even a 111. I'm just gonna wait. I've really just played it safe for a lot of this run, and so far it's worked out pretty good. Those torch enemies might be my least favorite enemies in the game, because they just hit you and without you being able to hit them first. There's really no point in grabbing the metal there. Leave me alone. Come on, I don't want to die. I have a family. What am I stuck on? That was weird, I was like stuck. See, like, how am I supposed to deal with that? But this is the end of the level, I think, yeah. So at least we didn't die. I don't think I've ever had a deathless run, so at least we're on pace for it currently. But that's not going to be easy to maintain. It's so easy to die in this game. Skip I wanted to think about going for there, but I don't want to risk it. Maybe I was getting controller drift earlier? I don't know. I felt like I was like bumping up against an invisible wall. And those guys have such a large hitbox too. Oh no, can I make this? Yes, I made it, okay. If you don't make that, you have to wait a long time. Come on, let me through, please, thank you. Come on. I think there's a spot you can get health there, but... Oh, I do want to get the metal over here, I think, yeah. Oh, that's gonna cost me. Just gotta wait to fall here now. It's not the end of the world, I just can't die here. That's not a good start. So doing a death warp here to skip some backtracking. That saves a lot of time, actually. This level is long. Oh, come on. Let me up. Freedom out of this level, finally. Okay, next level I'm going to do a death warp. Not a death warp, a skip in the beginning, and I have to remind myself to not grab the metal power-up in the beginning, or else it'd waste a lot of time. Do not grab the metal power-up. Do not grab the metal power-up. Do not grab the metal power-up. Oh, come on. The stupid ramps. I probably didn't charge it long enough. Good save. Do not grab the metal power-up. Nice, okay, I got the skip. Here I can grab it, because it just makes this part easier. Well, there goes the deathless run, but still a pretty good pace. That was an annoying death though, because it takes you all the way back to the beginning of the level. Probably wasted like 15 seconds. Maybe more with the other issue I had with the trampolines. The newest patch of this game, which I'm playing on, it definitely is known to have some issues with the ramps. Sometimes you just don't get enough distance when you rev roll across the ramp. So I can blame that as well. Why is there Pac dot on the thing? Oh, I think maybe that's always there. On the hot pipes thing. I think I'm okay. I might take some damage. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, as long as I don't die in the next phase here. Okay, I got some health too. Oh, I'm stupid. I thought it was on this side. Okay, he's dead. Forgot the location. So yeah, really good run. I think this could get a 111 if the rest is really good. We'll have to see. There's only one more world. I'm still salty about the Ramp's death earlier. But with speedrunning, you just have to move on. Like, you can only control what you can control. Can't go back and undo a mistake. And I'm also salty that this run had frame drops as well. But if it ends up being a really good PB, I probably want to just upload it then, the local recording. Why did that happen? Oh, I was holding the button too long. Wow, we go all the way back here too. Okay, let's lock back in. Just barely made that. There goes, what, 30 seconds? I don't think I could still get a 111, but you never know. With this run specifically. This part I really hate. Okay. Trick is there, just delay the flutter until you can see where you're gonna land. Wow, I'm shocked I made that. Kind of taking some risks here. Yeah, I think we're looking at 112 might be like best case scenario, but I'll have to see. The next level's pretty short, so... Next level's short just because there's a lot of little skips we can do. I love not being able to see where I'm going while I'm jumping. So taking a death there just to death warp back here saves a lot of time. Yeah, maybe this run is just not as good as I thought it was, because I feel like we're running out of time here. I think I can still PB though. Okay, time for the final boss. Is this live? Yes. I assume you mean live. Yes, it is. Currently doing a speed run here. No, it's okay. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you might be able to see a PB in a minute here. My PB is 1:13:15, so I'm on the final boss right now trying to beat my PB. Got 2 more phases of this boss left. But thanks for stopping by the stream, Seared. That was close. Damn, I don't know if I could get a PB. It's gonna be really close. I thought this run was better than it was. Got about a minute to go. I think we might just barely miss a PB here. unfortunately taking that that health is probably going to cost us. Yeah, looks like we're just barely going to miss PB. Unfortunately, my PB is a 113.15, so we are just falling shy of that, just barely. Pretty good run, though. Yeah, I missed PB by 20 seconds, unfortunately, but it was good practice. Actually not a bad run overall. I feel like maybe I took some aspects of the run a little too safe, which might have cost me, and then I had that couple deaths there, which added some time. But good consistency at least. But yeah, this is probably just going to be a short stream. I think I'll take a break for now. But thanks everyone for stopping by. Sorry about the frame drops. I'll continue bugging my internet company about it. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'll catch you guys next stream. Feel free to subscribe with bell notifications. You'll get notified whenever I go live. So thanks for watching everyone. It was fun.